What up?
Hi, how are you?
So in this video, I'm gonna show you how to make thumbnails on your cell phone, absolutely free. No more paying people. I use my cell phone about 98% of the time for YouTube. I do have a Canon R6 that I do shoot with, but I also shoot with my cell phone as well. I'm not sure exactly what model this is. It's not the newest, but it does shoot in 4K, so it gets the job done. I use 6 apps. Thumbnails, I use Phonto, Canva, and Upsplash. That is it. I edit my videos with iMovie, and I do my shorts with CapCut. So it's like super simple. All these things are free. You know, Canva has a paid version. I don't use the paid version. I use the free version.
I'm broke, baby. I ain't got no money.
And that's how I created this. So right now we're gonna go ahead and just jump into Canva first. And let's see. So what I like to type in is YouTube thumbnail. And then search it. And then it's gonna show you a bunch of templates always. You can click on a template. You don't have to click on a template. I'm actually gonna show you how to make one on your own. So I do have a blank setup here. So this is going to be the aspect ratio for a YouTube thumbnail. Now, I want to come up with the title of my thumbnail, or like the wording on my thumbnail. So this one's going to be a thumbnail tutorial, because I'm going to show you how to recreate the one that's used for this video. All right, so I'm gonna want to go over to, not my photos, I'm gonna go over to Phonto. I think that's how you say that. I could be saying that completely wrong. All right, so you click on the camera icon and you're gonna want to pull up not plain images. Go to your photo album. I already have a white background that I have in here, so then you just hit done and it should pull up looking exactly like this, the little checkerboard. So this is perfect because it's gonna save it as a PNG file. So when you bring the font over to Canva, the background's not gonna be there. So this is basically a clear background. So you click on it, hit add text. You can use whatever font you want. You can download fonts in here as well. Let me know if you want me to make a video about how to download fonts. But this one's gonna be called thumbnail tutorial. So we're gonna go ahead and just start with the word thumbnail. Move it there, it's all white. So I like to click on styles. And then I click on, okay, so I will click on create color pattern. And I always like to make mine vertical. So I click on vertical, so the colors kind of blend up and down. And for this one, I'm going to go with white on the bottom layer. So I'll go white, and then the top layer is going to be here. I will go like a bluish, yeah, like a bluish turquoise color. And then also I'll go apply up top, and then I click on style, and then on the very bottom where you see those A's at, that's going to be like your shadow, stuff like that. I usually go with the second one. You can go with whatever one you want, and then you can change it right here. You can change the spacing, you can underline it, blend it, things like that, but I don't really get into it. So I'll hit done. So that's how I have the word thumbnail. And then how I want to go over, and then you see the two little squares overlapping each other. That's duplicate. So then I'll duplicate it, and then I just click on font. Oops, go back. I will click on text. So that's going to change it. And I'm going to change this to tutorial. Make it all capital. Tutorial, and it keeps the exact same style. I like to overlap them a little bit, so I'll put this one over top, maybe like here. Maybe move this one over a little bit. Thumbnail tutorial. And that's it. And then you just hit the little, you know, the little save thing in the bottom right hand corner, and then you put save as PNG. So I already have this one saved. So then we'll go here, go to camera, and then I like to go down to all the way to the bottom. It should say Phonto, all the ones that you have saved in here. So then these are just some that I've done. And then you see it here. I click it, add to page, and bam, it brings it over. So that's step one. We got the font over. And then I like to use different types of backgrounds as well. So where I get my backgrounds is going to be Unsplash. Now Unsplash, I believe you can use these photos anywhere. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, you can use these photos. So here what I do is, let's say Secret Hideout is what I selected just for this title. I clicked on this, download it, downloads quick, we're out of there. All right, so then I go here, back to Canva. I go to images, bring this one in, and then I size it to the size of this. I just stretch it. And this is all like, I haven't paid anything. This is all free. So that's gonna be my background. And then what I'll do is come over and go to position. So position makes it basically, I'm gonna move it backwards. So that's how I get this one in the front. So I'll position that there, because right now nothing has to be exactly where it's at, just because I haven't put it all together yet. And then you can click on the different layers, or if you need to, you can go here, because once you start getting a lot of different parts, a bunch of different layers, you're gonna wanna, that's where you can organize them at and stuff like that. All right, so then now I wanna get a picture of myself on here. I already have a picture saved. This picture here. So I'm gonna show you how to take this picture and get rid of the background for free. You go over to, oh, hold on. You go here and you go to remove.bg. This is 100% free. You upload the image, you go to photo library, click on the photo. This is the photo that I'm actually using for my thumbnail. You upload it, and yeah, it's pretty cool because it just like wipes the background out. And then you just hit download, and then you just save it to your files. That easy. So you see the little blue button says download, download it, save it to your files. All right, so now we have our background. Let me close this out. We have our image now saved here, upload, bam. You can size it however you like. I like mine like this. So look at, this is where we're at already. I like to actually blur the background a little bit. So you click it and then you click on positions, because now when I try to click on the background, it's going to select this one. So I go to layers, I select the background layer and then hit the X. And then this one, I go to effects and then blur. And then I'm going to go whole image, because you can select pieces where you want to blur, but I'm just going to blur the whole image a little bit because it's important, but it's not crazy important. So I'll go like 22 on it. It all varies on different ones, but see how much more it makes my photo pop, and then also how it makes the words pop a little bit. So then for the words, I like to add, I click on the words, thumbnail tutorial, and I'm sorry if this is like bad, I'm just kind of talking as I go through it, because when I usually do this, I'm completely silent. Let's see, so I go here, this chair is squeaky. Let's see, and I'll click on effects and shadows. So in shadows is where I get my glow at. So I'll get the glow here, and I don't know why it shrinks it, but then you click on it, and you can change the color on the bottom here. I want to give it like a bluer glow. And then this is where you can make it larger. The blur amount is what I usually do. And then I crank this up to make it look like it's glowing. I don't know why. I don't know, intensity is cool. It's not very necessary. I want it to look like it's actually glowing from behind, like it has LED lights behind it. I don't know why it makes it smaller, but then you can just like make it bigger. I usually like to make stuff like look like layers. So like I'll put like it slightly behind myself. Okay, so see, this is where we're at so far. And that was 3 easy steps. So this right here could have been the thumbnail and it could have been cool. I just come from a graphic design background, so I do a little extra. Let me edit my photo here. So I'm gonna go to effects, shadow. I'm gonna give myself like a drop shadow just to give it like a little depth. To make it seem like I'm actually behind it. I mean in front of it. So like you can see the little shadow. And then I'll click on me again and I will go to filters. And then this is like where you can kind of change like the colors of yourself, stuff like that. So I'll go to vivid. And then you can click on it and like turn down the intensity a little bit. Just makes me look a little sharper. And then let's see, go to adjust. And then make myself a little brighter. We'll say like right there. All right, now if you want to just add some extra stuff to it, click on elements. These are some of the things that I use, so you can see here. I really like to use like clouds because I as you get to know me, you're gonna know I absolutely love clouds. I love looking at the clouds. Like clouds are cool to me. So we're gonna go ahead and go here, and this is some stuff that I've used in the past. So we'll start with an underline. And I like to use like lights and shiny stuff, and I don't know. It's just my personal opinion, stuff that I like, because this is mine, you know. Let's move this down a little bit, and I think when you zoom in, it gives you like you can move it a little more because it doesn't try to like auto lock on stuff. And then I'll move that behind me. So remember, go to position. Now it's behind me. Because you want yourself to be in the foreground and then everything else is there. I think, you know. That's just how I find mine. And then let's see. Let's go back to elements and let's find like a little sparkle. Like bam. And then I put this here. You can put these anywhere you want. That's where mine's gonna go. It's like a little lens flare. That, and then I go back to elements. Elements is like you're gonna be your best friend on here. Again, this is the free version. Yeah, this is the free version. This is the free version here. So, and this is how I put this. And again, I put the position behind me. I don't drop it all the way to the back. I just put it behind me. And then, so that you can, if you want to use that again, you just go to, because I'm going to duplicate it. So I go click on something and then I pull up layers, click on that one. And then you hit the, between the little word bubble and the trash can, that's how you duplicate. And then I'll put this one down here. And I'll duplicate it again. And, I'll duplicate it again. And then, but we'll just spin this one to put it up in this top corner. Maybe stretch it out a little bit. All right, so that's how I did that. And you can put like drop shadows on all these also, if you want to. Go to effects, shadows, drop shadow, just to give stuff like a little more depth, and make it kind of look real, I guess you'd say. My hair is in my face per usual. Let's see. All right, and I'm sorry if this is a cringy video. I'm just trying to show y'all how to make these though. Let's see. And then I want to go to, I need to make that one in the top left some shadow on it. So let's go to layers. It's not that one, it's not that one, it's this one. Okay, and then I go to effects, shadow, just a little drop shadow. Like that one, it's dark anyways back there, but it doesn't matter. And then I want to go back to my elements. Bam. And this is what I like about this. So I'm gonna use this here. And then I'm gonna bring that to the back. Not all the way to the back, but position. You just move backwards. So it's behind the caution tape. Now it's behind the lens flare. Now it's behind me. But I want it to be over me, honestly. A little bit. So go there, and then I gotta remember. Go to adjust. And go to color edit. Color edit's cool because you can literally just like change the color of everything. So I just made that look like regular smoke. So we have that there. Bring it up a little bit. And then, yeah, I like how that looks. So then what I'm gonna duplicate it. I'm gonna put it here, and again, go to position and drop it behind myself and the caution tape. So this kind of makes it look like there's a situation going on. But yeah, so again, this is all free. Then you go to elements, and then if you want to add something, say like the paid version, there's a glass. It's from the paid version. So you just open that up like so. And then again, with the glass, what do? You just go to position. You're behind that, and just pay attention to what it's going behind. And then there you have it. Now I want the smoke to be behind that glass. So I'm gonna click on something. I'm gonna go back to layers. And then it's this smoke. I'm gonna go to position. Put it behind me. Put it behind the glass. So this is how I made this. And then you just hit the little top, very top right hand, the little down line, that's download. You download it onto your phone, you upload it. So you no longer have to actually pay for someone to make thumbnails. I know thumbnails, sometimes people charge $20 and up, but if you don't got it, you don't got it. You don't need it. You seen I made this very quick, and I would have made it even quicker had I had not had to try to explain it. I am by no means like a teacher, but I just see a lot of people saying that, oh, I don't know how to make thumbnails, so I can't make YouTube. I don't know how to edit videos, so I don't do YouTube. If you like this video and you found some value out of it, please like, share, and comment. Is that a booger hanging out your nose? What the f? If you have any questions, also leave a comment down below and I will answer to my best of my ability. So I appreciate everybody who has subscribed, turn on post notifications, and stay tuned. Thanks.
I ain't gotta sell my soul, now I ain't doing what I'm told. All I know is I'ma ride at the top of